Dorian, and everyone wants to know where it's going. And at 5 o'clock, when the latest data came in, it's going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, just sitting there. And then here at home, after a really gorgeous Labor Day weekend, things are starting to change as well.
Seeing a little bit of a shift in the pattern as we start to bring in a few isolated rain showers. Not a big issue, but something of note as you're going into some of your backyard grilling plans. The steadier rain at this point is still just off to the west. You notice it making its impact along 290 from Worcester just now to the east of Hudson, and it is going to be moving right along the Mass Pike. So Metro West, you guys are next in line, at least for some of the moderate rainfall rates. Again, not a big concern, but we're seeing it around the Boston area and up through the North Shore. Merrimack Valley actually catching some of the signals of yellow as well. So we're starting to see some of those become a little more intense. But what everyone has seen is that the Cape and the islands have been spared. Yes, the clouds are around, but haven't really dealt with much activity. You will get your chance, though, as we move into the later parts of the evening. We're waiting for a cold front to officially pass through, and it doesn't seem to make that pass until around midnight. So that defined line starting to slip off to the south and east as we close in on midnight. And then once we pass that, we're waking up for Tuesday morning. Skies will be clearing out. We start with plenty of sunshine and we'll be rather comfortable. The humidity levels drop and we're into the low and mid 60s to kick off the first official week of September. And yes, the kids are going back to school. And as we make our way into the afternoon hours on the first day, we're near 80 degrees. Some clouds will be here and there, but Tuesday is going to remain dry. You may want to be rain ready as we head into the middle of the week, though. Another system going to be developing out of the west, and this one isn't going to be too intense either, but it's something of note as we go into the afternoon evening hours. So I think the early drive is going to be just fine. It's by the time we're coming home that we'll need the windshield wipers on delay. But Hurricane Dorian, obviously the topic of conversation, as it should be, and it will continue to be over the course of the next 5, 6, possibly even 7 days. Now registered as the second strongest Atlantic storm since 1950. Wilma and Gilbert both notched up to that 185-mile-per-hour mark. That was actually registered yesterday. We've started to lose a little bit of steam, but it is not much. And this is a dire scenario for the folks out on the island of Grand Bahama. It moved through Abaco in the last 24 hours. Now a Category 4. It is stationary. So at this point, not moving. We're not catching the steering column that we thought the high pressure out to its east was developing and sliding out of the way, allowing this to start sliding north. It just doesn't seem to be the case right now. So the hurricane force winds of 140 to 170 miles per hour still over the island, starting to feel some of the impacts of the tropical storm force winds out along the Florida coastline. And along with that, the storm surge will start inching towards coastal locations at the peninsula before it starts making its track farther north as a Category 3 and eventually starts to lose its tropical characteristics once it moves well up to the north and east. But we are in the frame for Friday as well as Saturday. So that is something of note. We actually may feel some of the lasting effects of Dorian as we move closer to the end of our 7-day. But just to recap, the next few days, sunshine, 80 degrees tomorrow, back to 85 on Wednesday, and then cooler, and still expecting to dry things out by Thursday.